Buenas tardes, buenos dias. My name is Cláudio Carvalhais. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. And I am now teaching worship and preaching at McCormick Theological Seminary in Chicago. And I am a Union grad. I did my PhD from 2001 to 2007. And so I'm very happy and honored to be part of this worship service that is done by the Latino, Latina Caucus that I love. I was the co-chair also when I was at Union. And I'm so glad it is going vibrant. I thank God for you all. And I thank God for Union, for what Union has done to the Latina community, but also for what I believe Union can do and can do even more. So let me tell you a story of how did I get here? Como llegaste? So many things to say, but let me tell you this. I was a shoe-shining boy, limpia-botas, in the dirty streets of São Paulo, and I went around shining shoes. And so then when I was 8 to 11, but then I studied and then I came to the United States, and when I was here, I got a full scholarship to do my PhD at Union, and that changed my life completely. So every time I think about Union, I have to say a prayer in gratitude. So to tell you one moment of my time at Union, I'll tell you the graduation day. So it was a beautiful ceremony, as Union always have beautiful ceremonies, graduation ceremonies. And so I was there, and when I was called, my name was called by the dean, and so Janet hooded me, and as soon as I got my hood, I stopped the ceremony for a minute and I said, friends, I know I cannot do this, but I do need to tell you two things. I have so many things to say, or people to thank, but I will just mention two. My father, who died last year, and he studied up to the 4th grade. But also my mother, who is now 77, and she did everything for me, and she studied up to the 2nd grade. So she did clean houses and offices, and did laundry for other people, cooking, and sold perfumes on the streets that I used to go with her. So I said to people, so I think she deserves this more than I do. So then I run into where she was, and I hooted her. And when I hooted her, there's this overwhelming standing ovation to this tiny, wonderful woman who's almost literate. And it was the most beautiful thing that happened for me, and to do this for her. So then afterwards everybody had to shake her hand, and so when ice cream comes and pictures, so I said, Mom, can I use the hood just for a minute, just to take a couple pictures and I'll bring it back? And then she told me,
Você me devolve?
Are you bringing it back? And I said, yes, surely I will. So that day was a very important day. So I got here because people love me, because my mother and my father love me, and because Union love me. So if I have to say the two things that make me be here, is that Union empowered me, a shoe-shining boy who had no means. I now have a place somewhere because Union empowered me and made me who I am. And I'm so grateful. And I also have my mother, who made me who I am. So I will finish by quoting Eduardo Galeano, that said, al fin y al cabo, somos lo que hacemos para cambiar lo que somos. At the end of the day, we are what we do to change who we are. I'm very grateful for this opportunity and for what Union has done to me and to all of us. Amém.
Amém.
Amém.